guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to introduce you guys to Jessica. So she's joined the team recently and you'll be seeing a lot more of Jessica. So yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me onto the channel.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's great to work with you. So what are we going to be talking about today, Jessica?
So I thought we could do some videos for the C1 people out there. Specifically,
Yes,
we're going to be looking at speaking for a while. And today we're going to be looking at part 1, specifically introductory questions.
Part one. So what do we have to do in this task? What is this?
So what is this exactly? So part 1 is, it should act as just a natural conversation between you and the examiner. So no monologues here.
Just you and the examiner. You don't speak with your partner in this part.
No. You're sat next to your partner, you're groovy, you're relaxed, you're just starting the speaking exam. Yeah. And yeah, all of these questions are just between you and the examiner. So this lasts for 2 minutes, this part. The examiner is going to distribute those 2 minutes between you and your partner. So you'll both be, you'll speak, then your partner will speak, will be a bit like that.
Yeah, so I've actually got some questions. I've actually got introductory question that is quite common in the exam. So let's try it with you. So where are you from?
Okay, so I'm from Bristol in the UK, and that's where I spent most of my childhood. I grew up there in a very quiet, nice little neighborhood, surrounded by family and friends.
So can you not just say like I'm from Bristol? Is that not suitable in this level, at this level? Or?
You could, but you wouldn't be demonstrating your ability. So you should be extending your answers as much as possible.
Do they stop you, or can you like speak too much? Or
I mean, you have to imagine this should sound like a conversation. So if someone asks you a question in a natural setting, you wouldn't just go off into a 1-minute monologue about your whole childhood and all of that. So I think aim for like 2 sentences. So maybe we could talk about some of the vocab in that model answer. Some of the things I said were that I spent most of my childhood in Bristol. So childhood is a great word to remember there. Also the phrasal verb grow up. I grew up in a quiet neighborhood.
Yeah.
So these are some great things to remember for that kind of question.
I agree. I think in C1 you definitely need to demonstrate you can use phrasal verbs and you've the vocabulary, not just the basic vocabulary.
Yeah, I think what people struggle with as well is that naturally if someone asks you a question, where are you from, you want to just reply and say I'm from Bristol and full stop. But it can be tricky to keep speaking. It's natural to feel a bit nervous at that point. So I always try to do a bit of word association. So I would think to myself, like, what comes to mind next after I've said Bristol? What does Bristol make me think of? And it makes me think of my childhood. So that was the next thing that I decided to speak about. And then what does my childhood make me think of? Friends and family, the neighborhood I grew up in, that kind of thing. That helps. So I've also got some questions for you, and they will help you to brainstorm. So to generate a few more ideas to help you answer this question. Perhaps we could put them up on the screen or something for you. So where are you from? Obviously, were you born there? Don't forget, we're using verb to be with born. Were you born there? You still live there? What's it like there? Where did you spend your childhood? And how do you feel about this place? So perhaps that'll help you to,
Yeah, they're common questions, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, those questions specifically, I'm giving them to you guys so that you can, some ways to find some vocab. Maybe you could jot down some of your ideas, write in the comments, whatever you fancy. I've got some more model answers too.
Yeah, you can answer the questions in the comment section if you'd like, and we'll get back to you on that one. So model answers, yes, give me some more model answers, please.
Want some more? I always say I'm from northern Spain, as that's where my family is from originally. I wasn't actually born there though. I was born in Madrid. What do we have in this model answer? We've got some good stuff, like northern Spain. So you've got north, which is the noun, the north, and you've got northern as in the adjective. So that's a good one to remember. If you're from Spain, which part of Spain are you from? Tell us in the comment section below. We'd love to know. Yeah. Use of some adverbs: originally, actually, again, born, I was born. Don't forget verb to be. Like some more? More.
Yeah, more. Go for more. More. The more the merrier.
Okay. I'm from Paris. I should try and do a French accent. I don't know how to do that though. Again, I'm from Paris. I've lived there my whole life. It was a lovely place to grow up, and I have lots of fond memories of my childhood there.
That's good. Yeah, I do. I do like Paris. Paris is cool, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
Paris is cool,
pretty
yeah.
Cool.
My whole life, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one to remember because we often hear all my life.
Yeah.
I like fond memories. I like that word. It's a cute word.
Yeah, and it's good. You get loads of points. I heard that. Sounds like great weather.
Fond memories. So fond, what does fond mean? It means happy, special memories. So that's a nice one. I've got one more. So I'm from Hamburg, and I was brought up in a quiet and very sweet little neighborhood. I no longer live in Hamburg though. I currently live in Berlin, as that's where I was able to find work. A similar phrase to I grew up and I was brought up in. Yeah. And I think those two are easily confused. They're really similar though. And I no longer live in Hamburg. Well, that means that you don't live there anymore.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jessica. I've got another question for you. What do you do here?
Well, I'm a language teacher. I work both online and in person. All of my students are Spanish speaking. It's a very rewarding job, and I'm very settled and happy with my life in Spain.
Key points are there in there.
Well, we have the word settled. That's a good one. It means you're well established, perhaps comfortable. That my job is very rewarding, which is a synonym of satisfying or gratifying. So that's a nice one to remember.
I like your word association. It really helps you, doesn't it, there with your speaking? And I think with the advanced,
I mean, you have to use the imagination a bit.
Yeah, with the advanced, you definitely need to use these like vocabulary. I know she keeps saying this key vocabulary and good phrases to say, but it's important, isn't it, to show that you know this range of vocabulary.
Yeah, you need to show off. Students, I've been studying here for the past 2 years, and I have 2 more years to go in order to finish my degree. After which I'll start applying for jobs either here or in Madrid. Vocab, I said 2 more to go. That means I've got 2 more left. I've been studying, so present perfect, continuous. Love a bit of grammar. Love a bit of present perfect.
Do love a bit of present perfect.
Come on, guys. I'll start applying. The future in there too.
Lots of people will be in this situation. This is a good model answer, I think. You know, a lot of people will be able to relate to that.
I managed to find a good job here. Oh my goodness. Can you hear the rain? That is crazy. I managed to find a good job here, and that's why I moved here. I work as an engineer for a well-known company not far from here. I managed to. Love that. Nice phrase there.
Guys, you really need to be writing down the vocabulary that Jessica's saying, because this will help you, especially just to get them extra points in the C1.
What are you studying, or what's your job title? What company do you work for? Where do you study or work? How long have you been working there?
Great, perfect. So another question I've got for you: how long have you been studying English?
Studying English my whole life. There have been times that I've struggled a bit, but on the whole, it's been a great experience. Don't forget, when we're talking about time, we use these phrases like how long, and we'll often be using the present perfect for things that started and haven't finished yet. We're still studying. So that's why I said I've been studying English my whole life. On the whole is a nice one to remember. synonym of overall. On the whole, it's been a great experience. So like mostly it's been a great experience. Obviously,
I think it's incredible how they've got a C1 level. All of you that are taking the C1 exam, I mean, you really do speak quite good English.
I've been studying English for several years now. Although I had studied English at school, I really got into it in a more serious way at around the age of 20, when I started watching more YouTube videos and series in English and things like that.
I think lots of people could do that one.
Yeah, that's probably the case for quite a lot of people, isn't it? We had the phrasal verb to get into something. So I said, I really got into it in a more serious way. So that means...
What does that mean?
So when you involve yourself in a bigger way, you started studying English seriously at the age of 11, when secondary school began. I try to put in as much effort as possible into my English studies because I know it will be important for my future.
Have we got any questions?
Yeah, I've got some. So long have you been studying English? Start there. How has this experience been for you? Why did you start studying English, and how did you learn? So that's it. I mean, that was our introductory questions. There are lots of different categories that could come up. You could be asked about past experiences, what you want to do in the future, your likes, dislikes, leisure time questions, which will be the next video. That's what we'll do next.
Exactly. And yeah, so to sum up really in this speaking part, they just ask you a few questions in the part one, don't they? Some introductory questions, and you're not allowed to actually memorize these questions, as you know, it has to be natural, the conversation. But it's good to really look at these to try and extend your vocabulary. And yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hope you like this video. You'll be seeing a lot more of Jessica. If you have any questions or doubts, please don't hesitate to leave a comment underneath. And yeah, I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Cheers, guys. Bye.